morning students. Today we will perform an experiment to determine the motility of microorganisms by using a technique known as the hanging drop technique. Now what is motility? Motility refers to the ability of a microorganism to move. Some organisms can move whereas the other microorganisms cannot move. So based on this property, microbes can be classified as motile and non-motile. Now most organisms which show motility do so or they move so by the use of flagella. Now flagella is an organ or a part which is present in certain microbial cells which helps the microbe to move. Now there are different types of flagella based on their arrangement. We have monotripous flagella in which only one flagella is present or one single flagellum is present at one end of the microbial cell. An example for this type of flagella is Vibrio. The second type of flagella arrangement is Peritripus, in which there are multiple flagella which are present all around the bacterial cell surface. An example for this is Proteus. Then there is Amphitripus flagella, in which there is a single flagella on both the ends of the cell. And alkali genes is an example for a microbe which shows or which possesses Amphitripus flagella. The last type of flagella arrangement is Lophotripus flagella, in which there could be a bunch of flagella present either on one side or on both sides of the cell. And Helicobacter is an example for this kind of flagella arrangement. Now, how do we determine or how do we understand that this particular bacteria that we have isolated or we have obtained from a source is capable of movement or not? There are two methods by which we can determine the motility of a microorganism. The first technique is by microscopic observation, and the second type or the second technique that can be used to determine the motility of an organism is by performing certain biochemical tests. Now both these techniques have their advantages and as well as their disadvantages. Now moving on to the microscopic technique. This is a very rapid technique. It does not take a lot of time. You can obtain results within very few minutes. So this is one of the advantages of this technique. What is the disadvantage? Most pathogenic microorganisms could be motile, could show the property of motility, and hence it is not very safe for us to use microscopic methods to determine the motility of an organism, because we will come in direct contact with the organism and which we could easily contract the microbial disease. So this is one advantage of the microscopic, one disadvantage of the microscopic technique. Moving on to biochemical techniques. Biochemical techniques are advantageous in a way that they are safe to use. When we are using these techniques, we are not coming in direct contact with the microbe and hence it is safer when compared to the microscopic technique. So that is the advantage of biochemical techniques. Moving on to the disadvantage of biochemical techniques, it is time consuming and to perform these experiments at least 24 to 48 hours will be required. So that is one disadvantage that is associated with the biochemical technique. However, you will be learning both these types. In this semester, you will be learning about the microscopic technique, which is the hanging drop technique, and in the coming semester, you will be learning motility determination by the biochemical methods. Now, moving on to the experiment. So the protocol for the experiment is very simple. You will take a special type of slide which is referred to as cavity slide. So what is a cavity slide? A cavity slide is very much similar to your regular slide, except that there is a small concave cavity which is present on the top surface of the slide. So now the next thing that we need is a cover slip. So on the four corners of this cover slip, we will apply paraffin wax, and this acts as an adhesive. And in the center of the slide, we will put a loop full of the bacterial suspension. We will put a loop full of the bacterial suspension here. So the next step that has to be done is we will take the cavity slide, invert the slide and place it on top of the cover slip. Once this is done, with the help of these four corners which has paraffin wax, the cover slip will adhere to the surface of the cavity slide, and once the cover slip has adhered, the slide is brought back to an upright position. So this gives us a position in which you can see that in this diagram you can see that there is a cavity here in the slide, and the bacterial suspension will appear in the form of a small drop. That is why the technique is referred to as the hanging drop technique. If you see this picture here, this drop of the bacterial cell suspension appears to be hanging without touching the walls of the cavity. So once this is done, you will have to focus the slide under a microscope. So as you all know, when you focus any microscopic slide, the first thing is to get the field at the 10x. So here, when I say that you have to focus the field, it means you have to focus the edge of the drop. You've seen this drop there, right? So the edge of the drop has to be focused at the 10x. So once you have successfully obtained the edge of the drop, carefully change only the objective and get it to 45x. And now under 45x, you will be able to see small cells which are moving, and these moving cells or these motile cells are more predominant in the edge of the drop. So why do we see a predominance of the bacterial cells around the edge of the drop? This is because there is an increased air supply, or there is increased aeration at this region, and it is a very natural phenomenon for most organisms that are aerobic to go in search of oxygen. So that is why you will see that there are maximum number of microorganisms which are aligned or which are in close proximity to the edge of the drop of your suspension. So when we are performing this experiment, there are certain precautions which have to be taken. The first precaution is to use a loop which is not very hot. Remember, if you use a very hot inoculation loop, then it might kill the bacteria, or it can cause damage to the flagella, and because of that the organism might not be able to move, and we might get false positive tests, or we might get false results. The second precaution that has to be taken is that the whole focusing part of the experiment has to be carried out within a few minutes, because the drop, please remember, is a very small volume of the cell suspension, and if you leave the drop on the slide for a very long time, then the drop might get dehydrated, or it might dry up. Thereby, again, you will not be able to see or visualize motile bacteria. So these are two precautions which have to be taken while performing this experiment. Go on to the performance of the experiment.
Now let us take a look at the requirements that we need for the experiment. First of all, we need cavity slides. Please see the slides. They are very similar to your normal slides, but in the center you will be able to see a circular depression, which is a concave depression, and this side of the slide has to be used. Next, we need cover slips. Then we need the cell suspension. We need an inoculation loop. We need paraffin wax, and we need the microscope. Apart from this, we also need the burner and matchsticks. So the first step is to take a cover slip and keep it on a blotting paper. Now, on the four edges of the cover slip, we will put small amounts of paraffin wax. The next step is to take a small drop of the cell suspension, the bacterial cell suspension, onto the center of the cover slip. Please remember to sterilize the loop before taking the cell suspension, but you have to also wait for the loop to cool down before taking the inoculum. Now once the loop has cooled down, take a small drop of the inoculum and place it exactly in the center of the cover slip. Now you can see that there is a small drop of the cell suspension in the center of the cover slip, and at the four edges of the cover slip we have put paraffin wax. The next step is to take a cavity slide and invert the cavity slide in such a way that the cavity is now underneath. Now, gently or carefully place the cavity slide on the cover slip and allow the cover slip to adhere to the glass slide. Once this is done, invert the slide back so that the cavity is at the top, and on top of the cavity is the cover slip which contains your hanging drop of the bacterial cell suspension. Now we will focus this slide under 10x objective of the microscope. We have now focused the edge of the drop under 10x objective. Please see the edge of the hanging drop. Now we will change the focus to 45x and then we will look for moving organisms. You can now see that we have focused the edge of the drop under 45x, and there are very small cells which can be seen moving. See? There are very small cells which are showing movement. Exactly in the center of the cell, you can see that there's a small rod-like organism which is moving. This is another slide that we have prepared and focused. You can see very clearly that there are translucent cells which are moving. There are so many cells that are moving. So this is how the experiment should be performed. Thank you.